I've been following what's going on in Egypt, and I got to say, I'm confused. First, I thought that the Muslim Brotherhood was going to be a big, happy change for Egypt. And it's way more complex than that. And I may never know the full complexities of what's happening in Egypt. A couple things I do have questions about that I'd like to ask. Firstly, if you're an Egyptian, you got your revolution. How does it feel to have a revolution and to know that there's this big brother, America, United States of America, gives you money? How does it feel to know that the decisions you make are being watched by an overseer who gives you money? And as much as you may not like them, we create addictions to aid. I have a friend who owns property. He owns real estate. And he let all of these nonprofit organizations stay for free in his buildings. Then after years, he decided to sell the building. And the newspapers that came out, what an evil guy this was. The sweet guy who gave all these nonprofits free space. He all of a sudden became evil. Do you know why? Because all the nonprofits got so accustomed to the free rent that when he ultimately had to throw them out of the buildings, most of them went broke because they didn't know how to make it on their own. Is that what's going to happen in Egypt? Or is Egypt just going to be very, very careful when they craft their new constitution and when they get their government up and running, that they don't make the big brother America mad? The big brother that they probably resent? It's tough when someone's giving you money that you don't consider a friend or maybe that you don't trust. You see also the money that we give to Israel. It must be a very weird, complex, emotional experience to be going through a revolution, yet feel beholden to another country. Could you let me know what that feels like? I just haven't heard anybody address it. Knowing that, political decisions, things are happening in the streets over there, and as they happen, everybody in America mentions, we give them money. They better get this right. We give them money. Wow. So, the other one is, I'm running under the assumption that somebody or a collective group of people felt that the Muslim Brotherhood wasn't acting in the best interest of the entire Egyptian community, and they've made a change in the name of democracy. So here's my question. If you're making a change in the name of democracy, when Muslim Brotherhood followers are out in the streets, in encampments out there in the streets, why would you attack them? Why would you break up what I think any democratic constitution should have in it is a right to free assembly. The right to get in the street and protest. That's what this whole revolution was born of. So if I see the Egyptian military busting heads on the people that they thought were unfair, non-inclusive, not heading in the right direction, that's sick. I pray that the Egyptian military will have the wisdom to let the protesters protest in the street and don't make martyrs of them. And don't make yourselves look like a sick bunch of tyrants by beating innocent, devout protesters in the streets. Anyway, let me know what you think.